Okay everyone, I'm back. Hope you got some soda, some popcorn, and some candy, because we're going to continue on with part 5 of my Wizard of Oz reading. Now where was I? Oh yes, Terry the Raccoon used instant transmission like Goku does in Dragon Ball Z, in order to warn Dorothy's amigos. You know, the Tin Man, the Cowardly Lion, and the Scarecrow. And Toto basically told them that Dorothy is in grave danger. So they rushed over to Spiky Castle to try and save her, by using instant transmission like Son Goku does in DBZ. So the Tin Man, the Scarecrow, and the Cowardly Lion and Terry the Raccoon made it to Spiky Castle, where the Wicked Witch of the West resides. And they had to think of a strategy to get in, knowing that the entrance was guarded by the witch's monkey army, with the styling of William Shatner and Gilbert Gottfried. You know, but Suri Shatila knew that the smoking beaker contained sodium metal, a highly volatile substance that can react violently when put into contact with air or water. He ran to get the beaker outside before it exploded. By then, classes were in session throughout the building. Hundreds of students and teachers were at risk.
A talent agent is sitting in his office. An all-American family walks in.
And the Scarecrow actually used Taekwondo to take care of those monkeys. Guess it comes to show you that you don't mess with my Taekwondo. Just as they were about to enter the room where Dorothy's held prisoner, while they were able to get her out just in time, the Wicked Witch of the West spotted them. And she set her broom on fire to try and burn the Scarecrow to smithereens. But then, unexpectedly, Dorothy actually used a bucket of water on the witch, and the witch started melting.
Gah! You cursed brat! Look what you done! I'm melting! Melting! Oh, what a good little girl like you could destroy my beautiful Wicked West! Oh, God! Oh, oh.
She's dead. You killed her.
I didn't mean to. She was trying to burn the Scarecrow to smithereens. All hail Dorothy! The Wicked Witch is dead!
And need I remind you that Dorothy is actually wearing a pink tank top, blue ripped jeans, a bull ring for her nose, and a couple of piercings on her eyes. And actually has Jennifer Gardner's beautiful wavy hair. And they told those monkeys and the rats and lizards if they could have the broom. And they said yes. So they returned to the wizard's crib and told him what happened.
We got your broom for you.
Yeah, that Wicked Witch tried to burn the Scarecrow to smithereens.
I tell you, it was just so crazy to think that was gonna happen.
A very likely story. I'll think about your requests like tomorrow.
Tomorrow? You promised us now.
I said come back tomorrow. Then, surprisingly, Terry the raccoon, need I remind you, has the styling of Dudley Moore, actually pulled back the curtain and found that it was just an old man trying to pass off as the wizard. Pay no attention to that guy in the room.
Wait, you're no wizard. You're just some Alfred Hitchcock look-alike.
Yeah, 'cause I've seen your movies and your TV show Alfred Hitchcock Presents. Yes, it's true. I am Alfred Hitchcock. I'm nothing but a coward. And they were also very brave to try and defend themselves from the witch. And Alfred Hitchcock basically gave the Scarecrow what he wanted. To be, a palette with Bob Ross colors and various Bob Ross paintbrushes. The Tin Man, a Sandra Lee cookbook, and a degree for the Cordon Bleu. And the Cowardly Lion, with the very first issue of Masashi Kishimoto's Naruto and the first issue of Akira Toriyama's Dragon Ball, and the first issue of Naoko Takeuchi's Sailor Moon, known in Japan as Bishoujo Senshi Sailor Moon. And Dorothy just wants to go home. So the wizard tried to get Dorothy back home to Vegas, but then unexpectedly Terry was frightened because of a dog, ironically named Toto. You know, the actual animal in the MGM film? Yep. Terry the raccoon was frightened by Toto, the little Mexican Chihuahua. And the wizard had no way to control the balloon. So Dorothy was basically sad and upset that she was never going to go home. And the Scarecrow, the Tin Man, and the Cowardly Lion all try to comfort her. But then suddenly, a burst of light came about. Enter the Good Witch of the South, Glinda, with the styling of Tina Fey, wearing a beautiful silvery ball gown complete with long white satin gloves and a silvery choker.
I don't know what to do. I have no way to get home. Don't worry about a thing, Dorothy. You've always had the power to go back to Vegas. What? It's true. Those glass slippers contain very special powers. Some that the ruby slippers didn't do. You just simply clap your feet 3 times and say, "There's no place like home." Well, guys, I'm gonna miss you very, very much.
We'll miss you too, Dorothy. I mean, you were such a wonderful friend to us. Yeah. Like the time we played a lot of arcade games at Dave & Buster's. When we kicked butt at Street Fighter.
Yeah, and I was killing it on Guitar Hero at the nightclub.
So Dorothy tapped her feet 3 times and said, "There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home." And then she was finally back home, where Annie M and Uncle Henry were waiting.
Annie M, Uncle Henry, what the heck just happened?
Oh, you got quite a bump on your head.
Yeah, the doctor told me you're gonna be fine in the next couple days. Oh, seriously? Seriously.
Dorothy? I'm sorry for yelling at you earlier, but I was trying to watch some soap operas. You know, Guiding Light with Alan Spaulding and Roger Thorpe.
Yeah, and I was trying to watch the game. And I was watching some Martha Stewart. But I guess we all need to work together in order to be like one happy family.
Bonjour, mes amis. Don't you remember me? Me, le magician. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Your counterpart in the Land of Oz was like Alfred Hitchcock from Alfred Hitchcock Presents. And I tell you, there is no place like home on the Las Vegas Strip. There was a Phil Hartman lion, a Robin Williams Tin Man, and a Paul Lynde Scarecrow. I'm so happy to be home.
And Dorothy lived por siempre felices. Thus, my friends, is my take on The Wizard of Oz. I tell you, The Wizard of Oz has touched so many lives all across the globe. Because Dorothy's story is somewhat identical to mine, because I love me some adventure. Because The Wizard of Oz has been enjoyed by many different generations, knowing that the MGM film wasn't originally well received when it first came out, during its original engagements. But then it became a huge success when it aired on CBS in 1956. And I highly recommend you watch the MGM film and read the original books. Okay, that should be the end of... Okay, that should be it for the video for today, folks. I hope you enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, comment, and as always, amigos, au revoir, auf Wiedersehen, sayonara, adios, and arrivederci. And make sure you click that bell icon so you'll get notified when I upload new videos. And I'll be back with another video shortly, so stay tuned. And take care, amigos.